got no clue what you're thinking. You move your hand away from mine. Shifty eyes and indecisions.
You want to understand and control it easier, and that is exactly why you wanted to learn custom shapes in the next 60 seconds. Alright, let's do this. First, create a new collection by right-clicking here, click New, and name it Custom Bone. Click the eye to turn everything else off for now, and in this collection, press Shift-A to create a mesh of your choice from scratch. Or if you have a 3D shape you've already created, you can import it here. Just make sure that the image of anything in the middle of the scene. I'm just going to use a sphere for my knee connector. So here's how you put them in. Now turn your armature back on by clicking on the eye, select your armature, go to pose mode, click on the bone you want to change the shape of. Under the bone tab, go to viewport display, select the name of the object you want it to look like, and look at that, now it looks like it's 3D object. If you want to change the size, shape, or angle of this at any time, go back to the object, make your adjustment, and then apply it with Ctrl A. If you change rotation, apply rotation. If you change size, apply size, and so on. And you're done. Now it'll be much easier to make your adjustment, and then apply it with Ctrl A. If you change rotation, apply rotation. If you change size, apply size, and so on. And you're done. Now it'll be much easier to recognize the difference between our elbow eye case and our knee eye case. Easy animation. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Now, I'm just going to use this here for my knee, connector, and my elbow. So here's how you put the middle of the shape and import it here. Just make sure that the name is in the middle of the scene. I'm just going to use this here for my knee, connector, and my elbow. So here's how you put them in. Now, turn your armature back on by clicking on the eye, select your armature, go to pose mode, click on the bone. Under the bone tab, go to viewport display and custom object. Select the name of the object that you want it to look like. And look at that, now it looks like a 3D object. If you want to change the size, shape, or angle of this at any time, go back to the object, make your adjustment, and then apply it with Ctrl A. If you change rotation, apply rotation. If you change size, apply size, and so on. And you're done. Now it'll be much easier to recognize the difference between our elbow eye case and our knee eye case. Easy animation. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello everyone and welcome to this Blender tutorial brought to you by Louis Art. My name is Emmanuel Okafor and today I'm going to be showing you so it's finished. So I've replaced the shape with this object, really big pieces. So I'll show you guys how you're not really what we're going to do because that's what we need for this straightforward. Okay, we'll add a single. Okay, and by using the X add, we need to select looks nice and cool. We need to select the phone once more, and to be able to change the custom shape you have to go into the pose mode. Okay, so in the pose mode we select this first bone, and now we want to go to this bone icon right here and scroll down so you can see viewport display. So once you see this, then you can see this nice input where you could input the object, and it's custom object as I said here. So there are two ways you could select your object. The first way is you could just scroll and find your object. In this case we can select it empty, or you could just use the eyedropper tool, which is more efficient. So you can just click on the viewport and it's gonna select it for you. Okay, so once you have that selected, you are good to go. You could also play with this to increase the scale or decrease the scale, but I don't really advise it. I prefer changing the scales with the custom object itself. Okay, so to like manipulate this or change the scale, we could go into the data panel for the empty and play with the size. Okay, and this is still the same one. You can rotate this. Okay, and also you could switch the display type. You could use cube, you could use an image, you could use a cone, so you could just play around with so many stuff. So that's that for the empty. So the empty is quite handy, it's quite fast to set up, especially when you're not looking for something advanced or a very complex shape. But if you're trying to get something more complex, that's when you have to use the object. Sphere, circle, sorry. I'm just gonna place it here where we could see it. So we want this to serve as a custom shape to this particular bone. So as we did earlier, we can select this bone and switch to the pose mode, select the right bone we want to apply it to, and custom object the circle. Okay, so now things get a bit complex, not really complex, but a bit, it may seem a bit confusing, because you can see here that this is facing the face placement or the rotation of the circle is quite different from the bone. Yeah, that's quite obvious. So one of the reasons is that objects uses the Blender bone system uses normally uses Y for up, and the object uses Z for up, and so sometimes the rotation can play a factor to that. So there's no workaround, which I know. If you know of anyone, you can leave it in the comments. We are all trying to learn, so you could help me know about that. But from what I know, the way you could manipulate this is to go into the edit mode. Okay, so let's say we want to make this particular bone be in this place, take this rotation. So we just need to rotate this, rotate X 90 degrees. I'm sorry, rotate X 90 degrees. So as you can see, it's now facing the position. So normally if I want to like get really advanced, I try to match the object to the bone. So I play around. Okay, so it's matching now. Nice. So now you can customize it. Now that you know everything is working, we could delete this. We could move this forward. Okay, so that's that. So you could also scale it down slightly. And this works for text. You could create a text, change it to an object, and apply it as a custom object. So finally, the last one we'll be looking into is objects with face. So this is an example of that. This plane has a face, and we want to apply it as a custom object. So let's do that. We'll select the last and final bone. Same drill, we're going to look for viewport display, custom object. We select the plane, and as you can see here, we are getting the face, which we don't really want. It's quite distracting, especially when you're trying to animate something. So we want to make it have wireframe. So that's easy. You just click on the wireframe, and yeah, you fix that. So as we did earlier, we could rotate this X 90 degrees. Okay, so most of the times it's not as straightforward as this, because your bone rotation may be facing a very funny way. So you just have to play with the object in edit mode to be able to match the look you're trying to go for. So before we go, one final thing that you may run into, and let me show you how to fix it. I don't want the wires into this, and I hope you hit that subscribe button.
Pressing video. What is, of course, to the old target bone. So that when we're looking at this bone, then it'll look like those two. This first one, do down the S key, and I'll move it around. Jet, not forward. It's just like any other mesh, but there are object forward bones and object that cube selected, I'll press tab to go into edit mode, and I'll select everything. I can do vertices selected for this. And now if I edit the vertices, it'll be down, and I'll go to my side view, and I think I'm gonna I'll press the M on my keyboard, and I'll move it down to this layer right here. Spot. Rough process anyway. Mesh, forward bones, about 12 vertices. Go ahead and delete that extra one that I made. Final version. Only some bone. Now I made this video
the color TV. Filter the truth through you to me. What's not to trust is just your family. And tried to make it right. That's when Leon came into frame. Yeah, a shadow of the danger of your high stakes game. What have you sold? What have you done with
If anything, I'm restless. Yeah, I've been around and I've seen it all. I get home, I got the munchies, binge out on my Twinkies, throw up in the tub, then I go to sleep. And I drink up all my money, it tasted kinda lonely. Well, you're gone and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. At the playground, that's how I spend my days now. Loosen up that frown, make them feel alive. Make it fast and make it greasy. I know I'm way too easy, but you're gone and I gotta say hi all the time. to forget I'm missing you. Oh.
Yine o muhteşem kampanya, yine BP ve World Card. 16 Şubat 31 Mart tarihleri arasında Yapı Kredi World Card'ınızda Yapı Kredi World üyesi BP istasyonlarından farklı günlerde ve tek seferde 4 defa 125 lira ve üzeri akaryakıt ya da otogaz alımı yapın. Kampanyaya SMS ile katılırsanız 30 lira, World Mobil uygulamasıyla katılırsanız tam 40 lira BP puan kazanma fırsatı yakalayın. Bu fırsatlardan yararlanmak için ilk harcamadan önce SMS ya da World Mobil uygulaması üzerinden kampanyaya katılmayı unutmayın. Detaylar bp.com.tr ve worldcard.com.tr'de. Daha iyisini istediğinde BP.
Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. sky. Please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you.
Last night I smoked a cigarette. My dad would have been so upset. Then we got tattoos by the coast, and I just stood there like a ghost. Maybe I'm an old soul trapped in a young body. Maybe you don't really want me there at your birthday party. I'll be there in the corner, thinking right over every single word of the conversation we just had. So why am I like this? 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 I saw a girl crying on the train. Gin and tonic from a can to ease the pain. And I never asked if she was okay. She just got up and walked away. Oh, it's like I'm looking down from the ceiling above. Never in the moment, never giving enough. Let's go out and shout the words we never said. I got my mistakes on loop beside my head, beside my head. So why am I like this? 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 looking right over every single word of the conversation we just had.
Heard you coming in the back door at 3 a.m. You spent the night in the hospital sitting next to your best friend. Woke up 3 hours later just to go downtown. And I've known you long enough to see us on the way down. Don't put the world on your shoulders, 'cause you know it ain't your load to bear. I ask you how your day was, and you muster up a smile. I wish you'd take a minute for yourself once in a while. Got a bigger heart than anyone that I have ever known. Yet you got to see it's killing me the way you carry on. So don't put the world on your shoulders, 'cause you know it ain't your load to bear. Don't put the world on your shoulders, 'cause you know it ain't your load to bear alone. Feel that pressure building up inside of you. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do. It's too much for one person to hold, or to hold on to. Don't put the world on your shoulders, 'cause you know it ain't your load to bear alone. Don't put the world on your shoulders, baby. Oh, it ain't your load to bear. Don't put the world on your shoulders, baby, 'cause it ain't your load to bear. Don't put the world on your shoulders, baby.
Hayatta birçok şey yoluna çıkar. Patronun, ailen ya da patronunla veya ailenle görüşmeden önce gizemli bir şekilde ortaya çıkan alerjin. Ama kesintisiz olarak keyfini sürebileceğin bir şey var. Spotify'daki sevdiğin şarkılar ve çalma listeleri. Spotify Premium ile kesintisiz istediğin kadar müzik dinleyebilirsin. Premium'a geçmeye hazır mısın? Daha fazla bilgi edinmek için reklama dokun.
It's like forgetting the words to your favorite song. You can't believe it. You were always singing along, It was so easy, and the words so sweet. You can't remember. You try to feel the beat. You spend half of your life trying to fall behind your ears and your headphones to drown out your mind. It was so easy, and the words so sweet. You can't remember. You try to move your feet. Someone's deciding whether or not to steal. He opens a window just to feel the chill. He hears that outside a small boy just started to cry, 'cause it's his turn, but his brother won't let him try. It's like forgetting the words to your favorite song. You can't believe it. You were always singing along. It was so easy, and the words so sweet. You can't remember. You try to move your feet. It was so easy. Try to feel the beat.
Hope I'm not tired of rebuilding, 'cause this might take a little more. I think I'd like to try look at you and feel the way I did before. Oh, our fire died last winter. All of the shouting blew it out. You know I could live without or with you, but I might like having you about. Yes, these new walls are pretty hard to crack, and it might take a while until I trust you won't attack or I apologize, but it was only self-defense. Running away just made sense. But here I am with arms unfolding. I guess it isn't quite the end. Old partner in crime, I'm going to try to fall in love with you again.
dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Case my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Oh. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed.
It won't look solid. We can tell that the lower edge is the front of the hand and the back edge is the back.
So you got your rig, but you put the second off for now. And three, now turn your arm close to the left. To the opposite.
I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still.
Done. Now, you know what to do. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello everyone and welcome to this. Okay, so it does so that's so it's come. So I'm gonna select icon right here, and so we some shape. So let's start with the add and empty. So I'm gonna select my favorite, which is a sphere shape. You have this right here, and scroll down so you can see viewport display. So once you see this, then you can see this thing at this, or you could just you could also play with this to increase the scale or the scales with the custom object itself. Okay, so
I'm so smart and I'm so pretty. Damn this town and damn this city. You never give me anything that I want. No one seems to really care. They're just wholly unaware of all the blood and sweat I cry before dawn. But you won't understand all the things that I am, 'cause I'm crazy in just too many ways. But I get a little feel when my heart starts beating, lungs stop breathing. Oh, my fathers say to run away. Count my little scars, I've got dozens down inside. I come complete and invincible behind my daddy imbecile. All these things I've tried, boy, I'd be cute. Sure they messed me up, but that is voices that they left inside of my head. Darling, dearest,
so what I don't do, let's find your object up to the right, go into the pose mode. Okay, so in the pose mode we select, it has empty, so I'm gonna select in object mode. So we go to the add and empty, so I'm gonna select my favorite, which is a sphere, because it looks nice and cool. So we need to select the bone once more, and to be able to change the custom shape you have to go into the pose mode. Okay, so in the